Something I must tell you tonight. Something your mother knew. Something your grandmother knew before her. Something the ancestors knew when the world was young. Look at that child over there. That boy, one day he will be a man. He will carry water. He will plant the groundnuts. He will learn to wrestle. He will build a house. He will fall in love. But first he must learn to greet. You laugh, but I am not telling you a joke. I'm telling you the foundation of everything. In the word of the white man, I have seen it. A man walks into a room, he does not look at the people. He says what he wants, he says it fast. Give me that, where is the thing I came for? And he thinks he is being wise, he thinks he is saving time. That man to me is still a child. Not because he is a bad man, no. Because he does not know that a door only opens when you greet the one who stands beside it. A greeting is not words, a greeting is not a formality. A greeting is this, it is you telling another soul, I see you. You matter. Your mother who raised you matters. Your father who taught you matters. Your ancestors who walk with you matter. Your children who will remember you matter. When a Gambian meets another, we do not rush. We do not say hello, goodbye, give me help. We ask, how is your health? How is your family? How is your mother? How is your father? How are the children? How is the farm? How is the rain? How is your heart? We ask and we ask and we ask. Because every human being deserves to be honored in our land. If you refuse to greet someone, if you walk past them like they are a stone, that is the greatest insult you can give. A Gambian shows anger, not with shouting, not with threats, not with fists. They show anger with silence. They refuse to greet. Let me tell you a true story. A foreigner came to our village. He went to the chief's house. He walked straight in. He said, I need permission. Give it to me now fast. And the chief looked at him. The chief said nothing. The chief let the silence grow heavy, because the foreigner had not said, peace be upon you. The foreigner waited, he waited and waited. The chief offered him nothing. Not a chair, not water, not a word. The foreigner thought, these people are slow, these people are lazy. But the chief was not slow, the chief was not lazy. The chief was waiting to see if this man understood that a human being is not a door you push open. A human being is a garden you enter, and you only enter a garden when the one who tends it bids you welcome. So I say to you tonight, before you ask for anything, greet. Before you request anything, greet. Before you speak your business, greet. Because when you greet, you show respect. And when a person feels respected, that person will move mountains for you. Think of that boy again. The boy who will become a man. When he learns to greet properly, his greeting will open every door. His greeting will say, here is someone who honors life. Here is someone who honors people. Here is someone who honors the ancestors. Let us begin as we should. Peace be upon you all, and peace be upon you. That is how our conversation begins. That is how a relationship begins. That is how a life begins. Now, let me teach you something more. Tonight, we will speak about eating. And eating is not what you think. See this bowl? Look at it. This is not just a bowl. This is a classroom. This is a hospital. This is where love is served on rice. In our country, when you arrive at someone's home, you do not wait for an invitation. You do not say, have I been invited? You say nothing. You sit. Because we do not ask, is there enough? We ask, is there enough to share? And the answer is always yes. He gestures to the bowl. When the bowl comes, you wash in front of everyone, so they can see your hands are clean. Then you sit on the mat. You take off your shoes because the mat is sacred. The mat is for sitting, the mat is for sharing. Now look closely. Men eat from one bowl, women eat from another. The children eat from theirs, not because we are separated, not because we hate each other, because we honor each other's space, because we respect the way things are done. He looks around. The host sits first, the host says, Bismillah. In the name of God, that is our grace, that is our gratitude. Now watch carefully. This is not just eating, this is an art. You take the rice, you press it against the side of the bowl. You make a ball, not too tight, not too loose, just right. And you never reach into someone else's part. This bowl is divided invisibly. This part is yours, that part is theirs. In the center is for everyone. Meat, fish, vegetables, they sit in the middle like gifts. If you want something from the center, you do not grab. You break a piece, you place it in your own space, then you eat. And when you finish, you wash your hands again. You say, Alhamdulillah, thanks be to God, and the host is pleased. But there is something deeper here, something I want you to understand. When a Gambian eats, they are not just eating,
They are remembering
they are remembering.
their ancestors.
They are remembering those who cannot eat today. They are remembering those who are far away. They are remembering those who have passed on. So they share not because they have too much. They share because they know what it is to have too little. I once saw a woman. She had only one handful of rice. Only one. A guest arrived. She gave him half because she knew the rice would grow again. But a human life, you cannot bring that back. This is what we believe. This is what we have always believed. And this is why when you come to our village, you will never be hungry. You will never be turned away. You will never be told there is no room, because there is always room, always. You have eaten tonight, you have shared tonight. You are now a little bit more Gambian than you were. Tomorrow, if I am still breathing, and if you are still listening, we will talk about the heart of the family. We will talk about fathers. We will talk about mothers. We will talk about what it means to be a child. But tonight we sit. Tonight we rest. Tonight we give thanks. The elders say something. They say, a child who does not greet his elder in the morning will not see the sunset. But they are not talking about the sun. They are talking about blessings. When I was young, every morning begins the same way. You wake, you wash, you go to your father, you go to your mother, you go to your grandparents, and you greet them. Not because they need to hear the words, because you need to say them. Greeting teaches humility. Greeting teaches respect. Greeting teaches you that you are small, and that is good. Do you know what happens when a child does not greet? The elders do not yell, they do not punish, they wait for the child to learn. And if the child never learns, the door closes. Not because the elders are angry, because the child has closed it for themselves. There is a saying we keep close to our hearts.
You are not a child if you greet your elders.
Think about that. Think about what it means to be a child. A child is someone still learning. A child is someone who does not yet understand the world. A child is someone who has not yet learned respect. So when you greet,
You are saying,
I am not a child. I am ready to learn. I am ready to be part of this community. I am ready to grow. And to you, the young ones, the ones still learning, I say this: greet your elders, greet them every morning, greet them every afternoon, greet them every evening. Because one day
you will be the elder,
and you will remember the children who greeted you with respect, and you will open the door for them. This is how the world stays connected. This is how the world stays peaceful. This is how the world stays alive. We have spoken about greetings. We have spoken about eating. Tonight I planted seeds, but a seed needs time, a seed needs water, a seed needs patience. Alhamdulillah. Na 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 na. Hey. Na 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 na.
Alhamdulillah.
Hey.
Alhamdulillah.
Hey-ya. The elders say something. 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 They say, a child who does not greet his elder in the morning will not see the sunset. But they are not talking about the sun. They're talking about blessings. When I was young, I learned something. Every morning begins the same way. You wake, you wash, you go to your father, you go to your mother, you go to your grandparents, and you greet them. Not because they need to hear the words, because you need to say them. Greeting teaches humility. Greeting teaches respect. Greeting teaches you that you are small, and that is good. Do you know what happens when a child does not greet? The elders do not yell, they do not punish. They wait, they wait, they wait for the child to learn. And if the child never learns, the door closes. Not because the elders are angry, because the child has closed it for themselves. There is a saying we keep close to our hearts. You are not a child if you greet your elders. Think about that. Think about what it means to be a child. A child is someone still learning. A child is someone who does not yet understand the world. A child is someone who has not yet learned respect. So when you greet, you are saying, I am not a child. I am ready to learn. I am ready to be part of this community. I am ready to grow. And to you, the young ones, the ones still learning, I say this. Greet your elders. Greet them every morning. Greet them every afternoon. Greet them every evening. Because one day, you will be the elder. And you will remember the children who greeted you with respect. And you will open the door for them. This is how the world stays connected. This is how the world stays peaceful. This is how the world stays alive. Woo! We have spoken about greetings. We have spoken about eating. Tonight I planted seeds. But a seed needs time, a seed needs water, a seed needs patience. You have come to this fire. You have listened, you have learned. Now go and greet someone tomorrow. Greet them like they matter because they do. Thank you for your ears. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for this night. Peace be upon you all. Peace be upon this gathering. Peace be upon this land. Oh! Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. The elders say something. They say, the family. The family is the foundation of everything. Without the family, there is no village. Without the village, there is no nation. Without the nation, there is no future. In Gambia, we do not think of ourselves as individuals. We think of ourselves as part of something bigger, a chain.
A chain that stretches back to the first ancestors.
And forward to the children not yet born. He looks at a young mother holding a baby. You see that woman? She is not just a woman. She is a daughter.
She is a sister.
She is a mother. She is an aunt. She is a cousin.
She is a granddaughter.
She is a link in the chain, and every link matters. He leans forward. In your country, perhaps you think of yourself as separate. You have your own house, you have your own money, you have your own life. But here we say,
I am because we are.
let me tell you about the family. Let me tell you about the grandfather. He is the head, he is the root. He may be too old to work in the fields. He may be too old to carry water, but his wisdom is stronger than any young man's back. The grandfather does not run the compound day to day. He sits, he watches, he advises. When there is a dispute, the family comes to him. When there is a decision, they consult him. When there is a ceremony, he leads it. Sometimes when the parents are working in the rainy season, the grandfather becomes the babysitter. He takes the children, he tells them stories, he plays with them, he teaches them because he has time now. Time that the young ones do not have. And the children, they learn that age is not a weakness. Age is treasure. And the grandmother, the grandmother is the heart of the compound. She is next to the grandfather in authority, but she runs the house, she runs the ceremonies. She makes sure the food is prepared, she makes sure the children are cared for. She tells stories to the grandchildren, stories that teach, stories that warn, stories that make you laugh and cry. And when a woman is giving birth, the grandmother is there. She is the midwife. She's the one who knows what to do. She has done it before. She has done it many times. She's the one who prepares the dead women for burial. She's the one who supervises. She's the one who makes sure everything is done with respect. The grandmother does not stand at the front, but without her, the family would fall apart. The father
is the provider.
He brings food to the compound. He builds the houses. He repairs the fences. He trains the boys how to farm. He sends them to the circumcision camps.
He pauses.
The father also takes care of his parents, his own mother and father. He supports them financially, materially. He does not forget where he came from. And when his father is too old to lead the compound, the father steps up, he becomes the head. But he does so with humility, because he knows one day he too will step down. To all the fathers here, you carry a heavy load, but you carry it with dignity, and your children will remember. And the mother is the first teacher. She guides her daughters, she teaches them how to behave, she teaches them whom they should marry. She works in the fields, she works in the vegetable gardens, she participates in ceremonies. She trains her daughters to be good wives. Mothers, you are the ones who hold everything together. When the father is away, you are there. When the children are sick, you are there. When there is a celebration, you prepare the food. When there is a funeral, you mourn with dignity. This is the family. This is what holds us together. This is what has held us together for generations. And this is what will hold us together if we do not forget. But the world is changing. The world is pushing us to be individuals. The world is telling us you are alone. You need no one. You can stand by yourself. That is a lie. That is the biggest lie the world tells. No one stands alone. No one. We all need each other. We all belong to someone. We are all part of a chain. And if one link breaks, the whole chain suffers. So tonight, I ask you, who do you belong to? The maternal uncle, your mother's brother. He is called something special. He is the one who helps arrange marriages for his nephews. He helps settle disputes in the family. He supports his sisters when their husbands are not treating them well. When the parents are not alive, the maternal uncle steps in. He becomes the father figure. He protects the family. He guides them.
He looks around.
You see, in our culture, you do not only belong to your father's side, you belong to both sides. You are connected on all sides, and that is a blessing.
He raises a finger.
Now, the paternal uncle,
Your father's brother.
he is called the junior father. When the father is not present, the paternal uncle takes his place. And when the father dies, the paternal uncle may inherit the brother's wives. Not because he wants to take them, but because he wants to keep them in the compound. He wants to protect them. He wants to make sure they are cared for. He also helps raise the children. He is the middleman. When there is a problem outside the compound, the paternal uncle handles it. He speaks on behalf of the family. He protects the family's name.
He looks at the audience.
You see, everyone has a role.
Everyone
The
matters.
son helps in the fields. He fixes fences.
He fixes houses.
He fixes wells. He takes care of the animals. He collects firewood.
He counts on his finger.
And when he marries, he brings his wife to live in the compound. She helps his family. She supports his parents. She becomes part of the chain.
He looks at the young men.
Young men, you are not free. You are not alone. You have a responsibility to your parents, to your siblings, to your future children. And you must carry that responsibility with honor.
He turns
Young women, you help your mothers, you help in the field, you support your brothers. When you marry, you go to your husband's family, and you bring the wisdom of your mother with you. You are the bridge between families. You are the link that connects two chains. That is a sacred role.
He looks at the teenage girls in the audience.
Daughters, do not forget where you come from. Your family is your foundation. Your family is your strength. When you build your own family, you will carry the traditions of your mothers, and you will pass them to your daughters.
Not slowly.
This is the family. This is the structure that holds us together. Now, let me tell you about something else. Something that many people misunderstand. The caste system.
Some in the audience, not other shift. The caste system. The caste system. Some in the audience, not other shift.
In the old days, the days of the kingdoms, we had a structure that determined where you sat. A structure that determined what you did. A structure that determined who you married.
He looks up.
It was not a perfect structure, but it was ours. It was what held this society together.
He sits forward.
Three groups, that is what it was. Three groups that made up this society.
He holds up three fingers.
The freeborn, the artisans, the
He
slaves.
lets the words hang.
The freeborn were the nobles, the royal families, the great warrior families. They protected the land, they expanded the kingdoms, they led the people. They were the ones who had the power. The commoners were also freeborn. They were the farmers, they were the traders, they were the marabouts, the holy men. They provided food, they provided goods, they provided prayers.
He pauses.
The artisans were the makers, the griots. They kept the history, they sang the praises, they told the stories. They were the memory of the people. He places a hand on his chest. I am a griot.
I come from that line.
My ancestors kept the history of the kingdoms.
They kept the history of the noble families.
They kept the history of the towns and they passed it down.
He looks at the audience.
The griot does not fight, the griot does not farm. The griot remembers that is the role, that is the gift, that is the burden. The smiths, they made the tools, they made the weapons, they made the jewelry. The leather workers made the sandals, the bags, the saddles. The woodworkers made the drums, the canoes, the houses. The weavers made the cloth, the beautiful cloth that you see on the women. He gestures to the women in the audience. The artisans married artisans. A griot did not marry a smith did not marry a leather worker. They stayed in their group because that was how it was.
He takes a breath.
And the slaves. This is the hardest part to speak, but we must speak it because it is true. It is part of our history. There were trade slaves,
Bought and sold.
there were domestic slaves, treated like junior members of the family. He looks down. Slavery is gone now, it is no more, but the memory is still there. Some families still know their origins. Some families still defer to freeborn families. Some still marry within their traditional class. But the world is changing.
Education is changing.
The cities are changing. The young ones do not think about caste the way the elders do. And that is good, that is progress.
He nods.
But we must not forget where we came from. We must not forget the history, because the history teaches us.
And history teaches us that we are all connected.
All of us.
Freeborn artisans, slaves.
We built this country together. We built this culture together. We built this history together. And together, we will build the future. Now, let me tell you about the relationships between people, about the bonds. The bonds that tie families together.
The bonds that tie communities together.
The bonds that tie ethnic groups together. This is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets beautiful. Now we come to something wonderful. Something that makes the heart glad. Something that shows you, even when we have differences, we are still family.
He looks around.
You see,
In Gambia.
we have many ethnic groups.
Mandinka.
Fula,
Chola.
Wolofs, Serahuli,
Manjago.
Aku.
And many others.
But we live together, we work together, we worship together, we marry across ethnic lines. Discrimination is rare. Prejudice is rare. We are not like other places. We do not have long-standing hatreds. We do not fight over tribe, but there is something else, something special. He leans in like he is sharing a secret. There are bonds, special bonds between families, between clans, between ethnic groups, between regions, between towns. He looks around, people from groups that have a bond. They joke with each other, they tease each other, they make fun of each other, and everyone knows it is love, it is connection, it is kinship. But you must be careful,
Very careful.
you must not offend, you must not upset, you must not cross the line. Because when there is a bond, there is also a responsibility. If you offend the other, you must apologize quickly. They say if you do not apologize, something unfortunate will happen to you. Maybe it is true, maybe it is not, but why take the chance? These bonds, they are not just for fun. They play a great role when there is a conflict. The bond helps resolve it. A third party steps in, someone from the bond group, someone who can speak to both sides, someone who can mediate, because they are trusted, because they are connected. This is how we keep peace. This is how we solve problems. Not with violence, not with anger, with relationships, with bonds, with community. You see, this is what I am teaching you. This is what the ancestors taught me. The family is the foundation. The community is the structure. The bonds are the glue. Without the family, without the community,
Without the bond.
we are nothing. But with them we are everything. Tomorrow, if I am still breathing, we will talk about ceremonies. We will talk about marriage. We will talk about birth. We will talk about death. We will talk about the cycles of life. But tonight, we rest, we reflect, we give thanks. Thank you for your ears. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for this night.